baseball fans, and welcome. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Houston Astros taking on Chicago. Okay, Singy, he's got some extra swagger today after that monster performance in the last game. So much confidence in that swing.
No doubt about it, Boog. He did everything but drive the team bus back to the hotel. Looking forward to seeing if he can ride that wave into this one.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set to go now. And on the hill, Clarence Smith. And Chris, he's a guy that gets better when things get tough.
Yeah, his batting average against is actually better when he's in a jam. So we'll see if he continues to dance his way out of danger.
All right, ready to get underway. Jose Altuve up to hit here. Cut out and miss. Struck him out. 1 out. Now it's going to be Isaac Paredes.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the...
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes.
Yordan Alvarez stands in here. On the ground, right side. Tosses to first, and they get the out on Alvarez. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the first, 0-0. Back here with my pal Siggy. Today's starting pitcher, Ronel Blanco.
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher. So it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up.
That one ripped right center field, way back there. And forget it. He'll touch them all. Home run number 5 on the season. It's 1-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Bill. We knew it wasn't coming back. The guy's got a real hard fastball. You can't overswing. All you got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
And now, Benny Rodriguez.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Only
swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Makes the grab, 1 down. And let's take a look at the lineup. This team can really pile up the runs, Chris. They're among the top teams in scoring this year.
Yeah, and when you can get a lead and be out in front, it really changes what that opposing manager can do with the bullpen. And on top of that, it helps your own pitching staff. It gives them more margin for error.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. So up next, Ray Bennett, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. Swing and a ball popped up. Hauls it in for the out.
That's your time.
So 2 down now, and here is Kelly Lee. Homered last night, added another hit as swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Makes the grab on the run. And that is that. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Top of the second. Now, Christian Walker. Swings and misses That K is his third of the game.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Jeremy Pena, the next to hit, looking to rebound today. He was 0 for 4 last night. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Veras snags it for the second out. Now a chance for Yainer Diaz. Line to left. Fair ball. Now he turns and heads for second. The relay throw. Not going to get him. He's in there.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
On the ground to short, Burke. Out number 3. So the Astros lead 1. They trail here 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's going to be the Bambino Porter. Chases that one out of the zone. And there's one down.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good 2-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
And stepping in, the rookie left fielder, Jamal Jackson. And that one is lifted in the air. Myers on the move to the gap. Makes the catch for the out. 2 down, base is empty. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder, Andre Pee-wee. Right side. And that chance handled. On the run, throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Top half of the 3rd inning, and stepping in for the Astros, Cam Smith. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Gladney. 1 down. So next up for Houston, Brendan Rodgers. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Veras racing over to make the catch. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. He's 0 for 1. In the air, right side. He's got it. And that is out number 3. And we're back as we go to the last of the 3rd. And here's the rookie center fielder, Willie Hayes. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Altuve settles underneath it. 1 away. So now the DH spot, Carl McDowell. He's already homered here in this one. Singy, he's a guy that covers.
Just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the second baseman, Benny Rodriguez. Swing and a high fly ball right field. And that'll do it. Nothing doing here this half. On to inning number 4. The Keys have the lead, 1-0. On to the 4th. Here's the third baseman, Isaac Paredes. That one lifted to left on the move.
That's one of those errors you make as an outfielder where you just can't believe it. You want to crawl into the grass. Every outfielder at some point muffs an easy one like that, but it feels like one of the most embarrassing things you can do. Hey, we all caught pop-ups in Little League. Nothing particularly difficult about that one. He just didn't see it all the way and put the squeeze on it. I'm sure it won't happen again.
Air Jordan steps in to take his hat.
That's the ball.
First. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And next to hit for Houston, Christian Walker. And a swing and a miss. And that is a big first out.
Dominating strikeout there on just 3 pitches, and that's what a good power pitcher can do to you. If he's hitting his spots, filling up the strike zone, sometimes he bats over before it really begins.
Jeremy Pena now at the plate. Flied to right his first time. This one belted deep left field. On its way, gone. He rocketed that one out of here. His 4th home run of the season, and they take the lead. It's 3-1. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
That's to third. Gets it to first. Got him.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
And stepping in is the speedy Jake Myers. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Houston brings in 3 on this homer. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Jefferson Albert. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Usually when you see several pitches, you're going to get at least one that you might be able to do something with, but they didn't exactly challenge.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
So digging in, Kelly Lee. Fly to left his first time. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Myers makes the grab, and that's the inning. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like it.
In the air, right field. Puts it away for the out. 2 away now. So the lineup flips over. Now the left fielder, Jose Altuve. Swings here and blasts one left field. That's back there. And that one is off the wall. Now he'll turn for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
So runner at second, 2 down. And now here is Isaac Paredes. This one popped up. Albert. And he makes the catch. And that's the third out. One left for Houston as the lead remains 3-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the third baseman, the Bambino Porter. To the right side. Walker steps on the bag. One up, one down.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there. Just rolled over it. Got the ground ball.
Here's the left fielder, Jamal Jackson. Fly to center his first time. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. And they have their first hit since the first inning.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game. But all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
So up next, Andre Pee-wee grounded out his first time. Runner on the move. Pitch is low.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal the base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
Second. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Gets the out, 2 down after the strikeout. Nice job behind the plate there.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
And now the center fielder, Willie Hayes. That's out to center field. Myers under it. He makes the grab, and that is the inning. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. The other way, and that's a fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. The throw in safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. Chased it outside the zone there. Not all that close to being a strike, but he showed that he can handle that location. Difficult part of the plate.
Way outside, and it gets away. Alvarez up to third on the wild pitch.
Even with a good secondary lead, sometimes it's hard to see just how far that ball's gotten away from the catcher, and it's just 90 feet away from scoring.
And ball 4, 2 aboard. Perfect. How big a deal is that walk?
I don't think it's a big deal because if you pitch to the previous hitter with the power he has, he can hit a home run. I think it was a calculated walk. We'll see how it pays off here.
Now here is Jeremy Pena. He really made his presence felt back in the 4th inning of this one, Siggy.
Absolutely. 3-run blast and a shot of energy for his teammates. Everyone in that dugout was pretty fired up.
Line drive, and that's a base hit to right. Alvarez scores. It's an RBI single. It's 4-1.
Comes through with the RBI. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it.
You're out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. So a young arm coming on now out of the pen, Amanda Whurlitzer.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of her right here. Got to do her best to keep the score right where it is.
She's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. Strikes him out with 100.
Well, that high-forcing fastball has become such a great pitch for pitchers to finish hitters off. They're trying to stay back with 2 strikes, make sure that they can handle something off speed, and just with good spin rate, good rotation through the zone, elevate it a little bit, get a lot of swings and misses, and that's a really nice job.
In the dirt, but kept close. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily. Pena into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility.
Now, as a hitter, when a pitcher like this comes into the game, you feel like she's standing on top of you, and it's just a
swing and a miss. Struck him out. Back-to-back strikeouts.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is.
So with second and third occupied, they go for the intentional walk. Base is now loaded, and there's a force at every base. So bases all loaded up. Here's the second baseman, Brendan Rodgers. 2 down. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. Well, we go bottom 6. Now here's the switch hitting power threat, Carl McDowell. Swing and a high fly ball, right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they cut into the deficit. It's 4-2.
That's a great way to fire up this crowd. They're feeling it now. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spit on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Now the number 2 hitter, Benny Rodriguez. On the ground, out to short. To first, one away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer. And here's the first baseman, Jefferson Albert. 1 for 2. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Altuve makes the grab for the second out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Ray Bennett. It's interesting, you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Corrals it, and the inning is over. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now 4-2. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. In the air, center field. Gladney has this one sized up. Puts it away for the out.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
So next up for Houston, Isaac Paredes. Left field, way back there. That's back. And it hits the fence. Around first, digging for 2. The throw to second is offline.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
Comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Amanda Worley gives way, and she's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on her yet. We'll be right back. Kit Keller into the game.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping she's the player to keep them within striking distance.
This one high in the air to left center. Gets under it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 2 away. And here now is the Astros cleanup hitter, Christian Walker. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. Right side, hard hit. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So the Astros lead one, but they still lead this one 4-2. Activity in the bullpen. Brian Abreu getting loose out there. King also getting ready. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. And now the shortstop, Kelly Lee. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Ronel Blanco won't go any further, and he was a tough nut to crack. Pretty stingy from start to finish. Back with the new arm after a quick break. New pitcher on now, Ryan King.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Here's the third baseman, the Bambino Porter. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Swing and a miss. Throw to second, and he's safe. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed.
Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
You know, Boog, you often think a slider's more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
Out towards right center field. And there's 2 away.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace for his team.
In the air, out towards right center. And it's into the gap. Run comes in from second. It's 4-3. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity. And he came through for his club right there.
Willie Hayes with a single base runner. Because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead.
Velocity.
He goes down looking.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the 8th, and stepping in for the Astros, Jeremy Pena. Swing and a high fly ball hit in the air, left center field. This one's got a chance. It bangs off the wall. Safe at second with a double. Third hit for him this afternoon.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Yainer Diaz up next for the Astros. Got him swinging.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that's...
And here is Jake Myers. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
3rd time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Cam Smith up next for the Astros.
Edge of the plate.
That one ripped. And it's gone. Home run. He sends it out of here. It's 6-3. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Two outs, nobody on. Now it's the second baseman, Brendan Rodgers. On the ground, right side, Carroll. Handles, throws to first, and that is the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now 6-3. You're dialed into the show. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Brian Abreu.
And he's had a really hard time throwing strikes so far this season. His walk rate is up there among the worst in the league for relievers.
Carl McDowell digs in now.
Run lead. It should be a W.
Hit on the ground to short. Fires over to first. And a quick out, number 1.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made.
And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Benny Rodriguez, in the air to left center. He's got it, and there's 2 away. And now Jefferson Albert.
There was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that's the inning. 3 up, 3 down for him there. Through 8 full. Houston leads this one. 6-3. We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Henry the Kid.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
So back to the top of the order. Jose Altuve now at the plate. 1 for 4 with a double. On the ground to the left. And they get Altuve for the out.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Now the third baseman, Isaac Paredes.
Middle away.
That one is absolutely belted. Gone. A solo shot. And they tack on to their lead. It's 7-3. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the
swing and a miss. Struck him out. Some high cheese for strike 3.
I'll see it more commonly in the sport these days, but man, a triple-digit fastball blown right by someone is still pretty awesome to witness. I mean,
swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that. One more for the Astros, and it comes on this solo homer. It's now a 4-run lead at 7-3. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth, Sean Dubin.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking his hitter.
Swing and a ball popped up. And there's one down. He's 2 outs away. Leak will hit next. And he grounds one to the right side. Rogers throws to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
So it's their last chance in this one. Here's the third baseman, the Bambino Porter. Strike away. Lifted to left, and that should do it. He pulls it down, ball game. And the Astros even this series up at a game apiece.
Well, this team just hadn't been playing fundamentally sound baseball, but today they put it together. This should start them rolling now. You have to pay attention to the details. If you do that with good pitching, good defense, you will win most of your ball games.
7-3 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Dion, Tay, Carl, come look at this.